Hi guys, this is the advisor and welcome back to the channel of Upright Men. And guys, please, when I use men in this context, I mean human beings. I mean mankind. I mean humankind, which of course includes women. Quite a number of people have said upright men is not just men alone on your channel. Guys, in this context, I mean human beings. When God did say, let us make man. Let us attack Bible story from that fictional Bible book. But when he said, let us make man, he meant humankind, didn't he? So please, don't let me have to keep on explain that when I say men, okay? Please. Thank you very much. Anyway, let's get into this story. Now, for those of you who don't understand donship and what it is and what it carries, and the true connotation of the terms, I know of at least 9 set of gruesome murders carried out by Tickman. And I'm not talking about Klansman gang now, which we know is 10 times more brutal. But let me tell you about one of those for which the police did want to kill Tickman for a long time. Them just couldn't get him in at the proper place and the proper time under the proper circumstances for dirt him. So when them catch him, where they gone, there was no way under the earth that they were gonna make him come out of that alive. Now me I gonna tell you about one of the most brutal and gruesome murders that Tickman was involved in. And the reason for this specific one is because normally him send people go do things. But this one, him actually went himself. Why did he go himself as they done? Because this one was personal. One of his top lieutenants was a man named Blacks. And Blacks decided to break away from Tickman and go form his own gang, and him decided him not take no more talk from Tickman. Not only that, he left with a good portion of the arsenal because he was one of those who was in charge of the armory for the one other gang. So by the time Tickman find out that Blacks was no longer a part of his team, Blacks did already siphon off a number of weapons and had a number of the men who broke away and went with Blacks and formed another gang called the Trial Heights Gang. Now, the Trial Heights Gang was then trying to control a place called Waterloo. And of course, Waterloo was the stamping ground of the original one other gang. So, here is what happened now. Tickman realized that he was losing control, because the turf that he had under part of his regime was now getting smaller. So he decided to take action. So what did he do? Before day, in the early morning of Tuesday, September 5th, at about 3 o'clock a.m., that was in 1923, just year and a half ago, most of you will have heard of this incident. Them kick off the door of a family of 3. Living in that house were 43-year-old Omar Wellington, his wife 34-year-old Sharon Wellington, their 16-year-old son Orlando Wellington. And I also need to say that Sharon Wellington, the wife, she was heavily pregnant. They went in, they kicked off the door, went in, and not only shot them dead, but they also slit their throats. As I said before, this was personal. Now, why they did that, it is believed that the wife, Sharon Francis-Wellington, was the brother of Blacks. And Tickman felt so hurt by the betrayal that this was personal. Him have to go help with this dirt him own herself. And that was how this family met their gruesome end. Them not have nothing to do with it. But that is gangland justice in Jamaica. Even if you're 3rd or 4th cousin 5 times removed, it no matter to them. Your family. Dirt for you. Now, I'm going to tell some of you something about police works, but some of you fail to figure out. Not because police don't have evidence to take you to court, doesn't mean that the police don't know what they matter about. Evidence have to be under the law of a certain quality in order for a person to be even arrested, or for it to be even worth the time arresting a person. But oftentimes, 9 out of 10 times, the police know exactly what going on. For example, by the time the incident happened at about 3:30 a.m. when that family was killed, and by 5 o'clock, 5:30, the police had the names of all of the people them who were involved. And their information was so good that by the following day, the 6th of September, the Wednesday, them was able to go kick off the door of one of the perpetrators and shoot him dead in his house and recover 2 guns, 1 automatic pistol off of him and a magnum revolver. And those names, before they went for him, the police did actually list the names of the persons of interest. So you know the police get them information right. And in that incident, among the 5 or 6 people who name who call was Thickman. What Thickman do when him name call? He went to the station, to the Spanish Town divisional headquarters with him lawyer. The lawyer spoke to him. Rather, he spoke to the police, were questioned, answered the questions in the presence of his lawyer, and was allowed to leave. Now, of course, the police couldn't just take hearsay and go lock him down just for that. Just because him name call. Because the fact is, they could have done so if the person who call him name would become witnesses and would give statements. But the person who call him name would not give statements, would not even leave them name with the police. The police know it's genuine enough for them kill one of the main man who did go there with him. After the incident, this is what man go to the newspaper and I say, and this is one of his interviews, because I hear he did about 3. But this in his own voice is what he said.
See, them call me enough man of interest and them give me a time. I'm going out before the time. I'm going with my lawyer. You see me? And I like me alone what going. I'm going with my lawyer. We share thoughts. We share thoughts with the officer them from St. Catherine Division, and them take with them talk to me and everything. Lawyer they present, and I end up go home. Then I get calls say someone we used to be before. Today we hear say yo police. We have all the footage of the police them on the camera. I only come still and end up test the gate, walk around the premises, but the gate was closed. You understand? But as what I tell you, so the camera dead. So the camera intercept everything where them end up come and said and I do. Them not abuse my writing in a way, yeah, but them still never really take a time out for really end up put out back for say yo, yeah, you Othneil did end up come in, Othneil did end up clear himself, Othneil for real for make people end up have it a better way more than all them for have it. With me in a Spain or anywhere at all, we might be end up share space. We do more good more than bad. You understand? We'll eat more good more than bad. Because when I go say yo, me the perfect type or you understand? But everybody have an upstage of life where them might be upgrade. You understand? So things that we might be doing in the past, we not do no more. You see me I say? So we reach a stage where right now we might be share thoughts with people and try to have you to live up and have you to hold up.
Now, people, let us unpack that, arrange it in a rational order, and see what we come up with. Me go in with me lawyer, or me clear me name, and them no want clear me name. Now, look at the tone of voice him use when him say me go in with me lawyer. As if the whole point he might try to say is, me must innocent because me go in with me lawyer. Or rather, what he might try to say is, me innocent and me name clear because me did go in. I mean, not only go in, but me go in with me lawyer. And them let me out. Them never arrest me. So clear me name because me name clear. Kevin, what you have to say about this?
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Yeah, yes, my brethren. Y'all look a sense in a sensible more than some big people. People, let me tell you something. And may I talk to you, you who are watching that video here now. First of all, let me talk about myself. Right now, if I hear that police looking for me for some shooting incident or some murder anywhere in the world, I mean, me right now in my current condition, knowing the life I'm living, do you really think I'm gonna go for a lawyer to go into the police? Why would I do that? Of course, as far as I'm concerned, there must be some mistake. And me quite sure, so when me approach the station, I'm going to say, oh, a different somebody, man. I know you. Sorry. And because my conscience know that, me not go for no liar. What me I do with him? You know them have nothing for me. And there's nothing you chomp up on me we're going to stick. It is clearly impossible. Now, am I right or am I right? You know people will run for liar. You know why them run for liar? Because them guilty. And they are seeking legal protection and they feel they can use a lawyer as a shield. Now, what I have to say, would any one of you listening this now, who is living a clean life, who no mix up with no bad, no mix up with no murder, no mix up with no crime, no in and nothing that no family member of yours, nothing that nobody could ever even call your name in the slightest, and you hear say yo them a look for you for one big crime, you know it have to be a mistake. And that even if somebody call up your name out of malice, so you as a man, you did tell a woman say you love her and you're going to marry to her and thing, after you get the pum pum you walk, you're not bother married to her and I'll stay with her, and she go call up your name at police station, say you commit murder. I'm sure that by the time you go to police station, police has sense. Them man kiss their teeth and run you out, go your yard. So when him come say, I went in with my lawyer, and now them to clear your name. Oh, your name for clear, Bridget. Your name can't clear simply because you go in a lawyer and the case and the people have information and the police know say you just because it don't reach the degree where it arrest you and carry you go court. It no mean say you're innocent. It just means that the police hands are tied because the people who inform upon you and give them the entire load on upon you not going come testify. So all you are talk about say the police should have clear your name and you want your name for clear, and you think so you, as a matter of fact, he actually believed that his name was clear. And him name clear once him go in with him lawyer. And the police never arrest him. He's innocent, and him portray that innocence to the world. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm just saying that to say this. Oh, another thing we need to look upon. For sure, say thick man, really, I don't know, good up, boy. You hear what him say? In him own voice, him say, him do more good more than bad. So the man, I admit, say, me do a whole heap of things, but still me do more good. And don't get me wrong, you know, he did a lot of good. For real. Because when you live, here is what me rate about thick man. I'm gonna say this, you know. Thick man no fight against nobody in him community. Him no terrorize him community where him live in. And that's the reason why people surround him and be black road for him and thing, because him not terrorize nobody and for him space. Everybody within his immediate space actually get help from him, as a matter of fact. So we have to understand how it works. But them man don't do it out of the goodness of them heart. It's part of the power strategy. Be free-handed. Hold some charity events, send some picnic go to school, give some woman some grocery, wrree, and so on and so forth, because a lot of that happens. And that was the reason why he said, I did more good than bad. But I don't know how him weigh the good from the bad, or what degree or how much points him give a good over the number of points for him good for one murder. Is it that he say, alright, send 10 picnic go to school with lunch money is equal to killing one man, or we got feeding a family of 5 is equal to killing 2 man? I don't know how him decide how him do more bad than good, but that's how him put it. Anyway, guys, just giving you another insight into how gangs operate and the tough task that the police have in keeping the murder rate down and to serve and protect. Guys, thanks for watching. Like, share, leave a comment below, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.